Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 30 of So You Want to Play. And in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Wilding. Now, the Wilding is the skirmisher unit of Battania, right? You got 100 health, 22 armor, which is really high, to be honest, for any skirmish unit. It's the highest of any skirmish unit in the game by quite a bit. Also having 81 movement speed, so that's really good as well. Most skirmishers, will have about 80, 79. Now, to be fair, you do have more armor, so this is the same, if not even a bit slower than other skirmisher units because you have such high armor and your shields as well. But pretty good movement, and 18 plus 1 army size, so also a lot of units as well. So the stats look really good, right? But unfortunately, where it starts to fall apart is with the melee options. So the Highland Sword does 68 damage, right? But the swing speed is quite slow because the Wildings don't really have very high swing speed. You can go with the axe that has 63 damage and some good swing speed. But I would never really recommend the axe. And we have the larger shield, and the Highland Short Sword is just awful. It does 58 damage. But so basically, the large shield is the longer sword is your option here. For secondary equipment, you have the stronger javelins, which you should never go. You have extra javelins, which I'm going to go with, and a spear if you're against a really heavy cav matchup, which against Sturgia, cav is never going to be an issue. Even if they go Drunsnick, we should be able to, even just stab with their javelins and throw enough to take out the cav. So I'm never going to go spears in this matchup. So there's a chance I would go with a larger shield in the case they're going to go a lot of archers. But man, and yeah, in this matchup, your options are very limited because again, Sturgia has very few archers, so they're never going to use the large shield. They don't have cav that are really any good, so never really going to go with the spear. So basically my only option here is the long sword and the extra javelins. It's basically the only way to go. So obviously the key with gameplay here is going to be to take wide flanks and not engage in direct melee fights. We will obviously lose them by a pretty large margin. We're trying to take fights against warriors, things that don't have shields, or if they do have shields, keep enough distance and run away to where they don't cause too much of a threat, of course. So we'll just keep going real wide. Obviously, the shields are going to start following us now. We are faster than them, so if we need to run away, it's certainly on the table. But it's not looking. This is not looking too safe, so I'll just keep running around the back. I don't suspect they'll chase me. They're probably just going to run right up the middle. That makes sense so far. Obviously, we got the Varyags coming up, and I'm gonna go for a flank directly on the Rangers here. Get that shield wall up, and let's see. He's got the Brigand actually. This is a bit awkward, and I'm just going to chill right here against these Brigand, and we'll start firing right about now. So this is really awkward. Skirmisher fights basically never happen. This is kind of interesting. Same amount of javelins. Take quite a bit of damage there, so it's a bit unfortunate. But man, this is basically the most worthless fight of all time. Let me tell you. We are looking good here, to say the least. We are definitely better than a Brigand in this situation. So that's something we can use to our advantage here. Brigand obviously having worse armor. I think their javelins, maybe they're better. I don't know. They also have really poor movement speed too. So yeah, we're gonna just win by sheer commanding here. My movement is a lot better than his, so I'm just gonna go ahead and charge now as well. Hold that fire and just get out of that shield wall. Obviously, the Brigand will do a lot of damage for axe swing, but that's not a concern. So yeah, we're able to take a squad there and lose one man, but their whole army is alive. So yeah, riddle me that one, Batman. So obviously, playing against Brigand, like who cares, right? Like it's just Brigand. So of course we can take them out, but hopefully I can demonstrate kind of what it's like when you play against Varyags. So if we can get this fight going, of course. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and charge. I don't feel like wasting any time here, and we'll just accept our inevitable defeat. Hold that fire, and let's get into this. The sword doing absolutely terrible damage. 23 About 30 on the very high end, up to 11 on the very low end. So that's a bit unfortunate there, but we'll just run in here and hopefully end this real soon. Obviously, we have the light cav, which didn't do anything. The infantry that didn't do anything. And dang, this is kind of demoralizing. But yeah, we will go for the just go for the bonsai suicide charge here. That's a bit unfortunate. It's all good, man.
Give them hell! Forward!
Let's just chuck whatever we can. I don't know. And we'll just charge now. Hold that shield. Hold the fire there, and I mean we're just gonna die, so like it doesn't even matter. But it's a bit unfortunate, man. Highly sad day for the people. We'll just get into this, man. Let's just charge. That'll be a sad defeat for us. Against these warriors, though, the damage is quite good, doing up to 47 on a swing, so... Yeah, I think we have a lot of new players on our team, so I don't think this is going to go well, but... man, if I was going to go for pure kills here, I would certainly need to be going Savages or even Clan Warrior Mace, but... You know, unfortunately, due to the series, we are stuck in this composition. So, I don't know. Maybe I can... Maybe I'll give the axe a try. Why not? The longsword, you know... I'll give it a try. Okay. It has less length, which is a big concern. As we can see, the range... It's actually short enough to where it really is a problem. So, maybe I'll be surprised myself. I do tend to stray away from the axes. Just because, due to their... very short length a lot of the time, but maybe I can use extra damage output here, and they even swing faster, so that's something to be that I can try and take advantage of here. So obviously gonna go to C again, keeping that field. As you can see, that flank was certainly the right call. Just horse there for 25. Any damage counts, man. Typical cav player here that's just gonna, you know, running with one horse, so I don't really care about him. He's kind of irrelevant at this point. Didn't even take the point at C. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to play, you know, a bit more. Oh, they're dead. We're gonna lose because they're taking a fight they should not be messing with here. This sucks for sure.
Forward!
I don't like what's going on at all. Yeah, we'll use our men to take that point. And let's move out now. There we go. The Fions are getting targeted, but again, I don't care about that cab player. It's an efficient trade for him to keep running into our men, but basically just need to find his and do more damage first. I suspect they're just right over this hill. So I'm hoping that guy doesn't actually die anytime soon. Because, I mean, if he does, then we can't kill the cab, unfortunately. I don't know where they're camping. This is kind of sad. But yeah, we can see the kills here are not in favor. I think we went a ridiculous amount of Wildings, and that was a mistake. I mean, to say the least, it was not a good idea at all.
Forward!
Let's see, we got the Varyags moving up. I suppose I don't really want to let my men fire, but. Come on, yeah, run away. You know you don't want to take that.
Close.
Obviously, we're in quite a predicament here. Now, what do we got left? We got just a few archers left. Yeah, they basically have their entire army left at this point, so not really too much that can be done here. I guess I'll just throw all my javelins. I don't really have anything else I can do at this point, so I can probably get a couple hits here if I can get in. Maybe I can manipulate some of their shielding here. Yeah, we can pick up a couple kills here. I'm obviously faster than these Varyags, so we can kind of exploit them like this. But yeah, you can see the axes have a pretty poor amount of range here. And the damage isn't even anything crazy either, so...
Follow
Let's just get into this, man. I'll try and, yeah, we'll see how they do in a straight fight. This is a direct comparison of their combat abilities. Looks like we do have quite a few Oathsworns around, but we can actually pick up all of our javelins. I'm really glad he's letting us take this, because now we can just, like, pick up everything we just threw and just do it again. So this is one of the big advantages with when you play troops like Wildings, you know, is we now have the advantage to just pick up a ton of javelins, right? And we can use this to our advantage for sure. Looks like all of our men have basically filled up their javelins at this point. And now we'll take a flank around the right side. And we are going to lose some men for sure. But get the Varyags over the hill. Not really surprised he's doing that. And we can just chill right here. This isn't looking too good, but I'll just tell him to charge right now. I'll get him out of, there, yeah, just let him go into a straight melee fight here. I mean, it's the only way to go, unfortunately. We're not going to win a melee fight at all. It's a sad time for sure, but oh well, we can get some good picks here. The axes are doing quite good damage, man, I'm not going to lie. It's not bad at all. Get back into that shield wall and allow our men to start firing here. I'm not going to win just because we don't have enough numbers, I don't think, but maybe we can camp here and get something rolling. I don't know. Yeah, whatever, man. We'll just charge and just end this. It needs to be done. Get the maul. That's an interesting choice. Interesting weapon choice, man. I don't like this axe at all. It doesn't seem to hit the sweet spot really ever. So that's a serious disadvantage, but we weren't going to win this round anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Our infantry decided to split up. Maybe I could tell our team to go with some really good savage composition, and we can easily win. No questions there. Yeah, so if we can get the bum rush on B really, really fast, I suspect we can find some good results. So, yeah, if they'll actually go, I'm ditching this. I don't like the axe at all, as you can see. The sweet spot never really hits because it's an axe, right? You have to hit exactly in the head of it. Get off mounted warriors, man. Alright, well, we're dead, so, yeah, that'll be the game for this one. It's a sad time, man. Team's oblivious. We have a player who's -2 and 32. You know, it's not the best results the world could ever see. But maybe if we stay together, at least we can pull something out of our orifice here, perhaps. I don't really know. I'm not expecting a whole lot. It's a very sad time. I would be down to go all mounted warriors. I can respect that play, but when you know they're playing Varyags and they're probably so much of potatoes, they're playing spears anyways. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. This is good. The warriors are gonna get crushed. They made a mistake, man. Let's charge here, hold that fire, and let's end some careers, shall we? And let's get out of here, man. We gotta leave. We gotta bail. Gotta bail. Obviously, we're gonna get the kills there. That's pretty good. And we'll just keep running away here. Really playing for a short-range flank game here. Hold right here and allow our men to start releasing those javelins, man. Looking really solid. Picked up a whole squad there. We're finally in the positives now with the kills. Got the javelins rolling in. Varyags are getting swarmed. I like the results here. I mean, this is looking... I mean, I don't know if we're winning. Probably not, but it's at least looking kind of solid so far. I mean, yes, they obviously have a substantial amount of infantry because, you know, we do have so many cav, but... Dang. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna die here, I mean, quite clearly. But, it's a sad time. Yeah, we'll just charge, I guess, and, we're obviously dead, so it's a sad time. I don't know, man. Looking really good that round, though. I think I managed to get, I think 22 picks? I think 20, was it 22? Yeah, something like that. So I guess, you know, a bit better than expected. And, you know, that initial warrior charge, we were really able to clean house there. We killed a lot of warriors very quickly. So that's the power of the Wildings right there. Man, I really want to be able to showcase better, like, team gameplay in this. Because this isn't even realistic because our team is doing so poor, I would say. But, man, we got some really good kills there. It actually looks winnable with the mounted warriors, but they're going to need to coordinate a really good charge here, which, you know they won't. So, yeah, we're dead here, unfortunately. This is very, very sad. So I guess fundamentally this was proper Wilding gameplay, so I can present it from that angle, but like, I mean, there was clearly no team organization, and again, man, I'm not going to entirely crap on mounted warriors. There are circumstances which they are usable, but like against a Sturgium matchup, yes, they are worthless for sure. Unless you're going to go like, even if you go all of them, it's worthless, but, you know. And look at the kills here, not even going positive with the... Positive on like literally anything. Like warriors will win, their cav will win, you know, basic stuff here. But this is depression. There's no other way to get around it. This is a severe discredit to Wildings, and I kind of hate to say that, but I think Wildings are some of the best skirmish units in the game. I think they're probably the best or the second best, but yeah, it's not a very fair characterization when you have a guy who went -1 and 42 and a guy who went 8 and 48. Like, that is something else. I don't think I've ever seen a score that bad in my life, to be honest. But I mean, man, you could F1, F3 and do better than that. I mean, they're just using mounted warriors and they're improperly used Wildings, and talk about a disaster, man. Oh boy, they need to watch some So You Want to Play, and maybe they would learn a thing or two, because they've certainly seen a thing or two. Dang. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and post this. Again, the gameplay is poor, the game is short, at least in terms of the team gameplay, but like, the So You Want to Play, it's not about the win, right? It's about showing the fundamental mechanics of a troop. What are its strengths, what are its weaknesses, and I was still able to prove in the short time we were here, I was able to show proper flanking positions, what fights you should take, proper gameplay, you know, getting in close to their melee and getting their backs turned so you can throw the javelins into them. So fundamentally there's a lot to take away from here, so certainly be looking for, take a close look at my movement, take a look at when I'm choosing to charge. Obviously I'm holding my fire and charging once they get close enough, so yeah, there's certainly a lot of mechanics you can take. You can certainly take out of this game, so it's not entirely worthless. Other than, yeah, it's not really realistic because my team was, you know, not really doing anything to help me. But yeah, hopefully you can take away something from this game, and hope you enjoyed that to some extent. And yeah, that'll be it for this one. I will see you guys in the next episode.